Hey guys, this is Munyon bringing you another audio commentary from Gosu Gamers. We have match number 4 between SKT1 and STX. We're going to have a ZVZ coming up. The score is 2-1, SKT versus STX. We just had a match between Fantasy and Calm. I encourage you guys to check that out on our VOD YouTube page. Very interesting TVZ we just had. Just one thing to say, we saw battle cruisers and TVZ. That's all I'm going to say. So, I encourage you guys to check it out. But next up we have Modesty, the Zerg for STX, and the Zerg. The Zerg has been doing pretty well recently for SKT1. We have a ZVZ on Battle Royale, of course, because you're not going to see anything else on Battle Royale, because this map is crazy imbalanced. Possibly one of the most imbalanced maps that's been seen on the pro scene in a long time. Is even worse than Tears of the Moon. So you're not going to see anything else other than ZVZ on this. The Zerg has been doing really well for SKT1. He recently got out of the offline qualifiers for the OSL. So one of the few, or actually one of the many Zergs that made it out. Tons of Zerg coming out of the OSL offline qualifiers. And then Modesty, who is relatively unknown. I certainly haven't seen him play. So if I don't know him, then nobody does, that's for sure. Whatever. So, we'll see what's going down here on Battle Royale. Battle Royale, of course, is this 2-player map with all these artifacts. You've got assimilators, neutral assimilators, as the choke between the 2 players' bases, which can be destroyed to wall off completely from units. You can destroy one of the assimilators so that only units like Zerglings and I think Hydras can get through, but only like small units like Zerglings or Mega Marine can get through, or you can destroy both and then nothing can get through. So both players going for early spawning pool, early gas, so we'll probably see some speedlings. A lot of players like to get a few lings out and then destroy the assimilators so that you don't have to worry about early ling rushes and then quickly take to Muta. So also taking your expansion early is relatively simple because of that. Once you wall off, you don't really have to worry about lings until mutas pop. Battle Royale is very small. Starting positions are really close, so the overlords get to each other's bases immediately. So it's not really much of a sneaky map. You just kind of see what the opponents are doing and hope that you have better micro. Both players doing the exact same thing so far, both taking to lair very quickly. So we're gonna see a battle of the mutas. Hopefully this will be as epic as the ZVZ between the twin brothers Yellow and Luxury. That was a 30-minute ZVZ. So hopefully this will be that awesome. I'd be up for it. I encourage you guys to look at that. That's right, I said 30-minute ZVZ. They went on for forever. So these 2 overlords are gonna scout that the Zerg is trying to take out his own base. Of course, I forgot to mention, this is the Zerg over here in blue on the right side, and Modesty on the left in the green. Modesty's going to try to put some pressure on the Zerglings, who's trying to take down his own assimilator. And he stakes a couple of Zerglings in. He's going to, normally I would say he's going to get a good scout in, but he already knows what's going on. There's not a lot of things you can hide on this map, unless somehow you get a drone outside of the walls and expand to one of the outer locations, but that usually doesn't happen. By usually I mean it hasn't happened yet in a pro match. So both players getting their spire up. Modesty has a bit of a contain on the Zerg's Zerglings. Zerg wanted to get that assimilator down, but he's not going to be able to, and now he's been forced to pump more Zerglings than he would like in case of a run by. And actually, Modesty is going to do the Zerg a bit of a favor and take out the assimilators for him. How nice of Modesty. I guess he wanted to make the Zerg make a lot of Zerglings and then just have him waste all those minerals and then make all those units obsolete. Oh, the Zerg gets a couple of Zerglings through. Actually, the Zerg, okay, gets like 3 Zerglings through. Okay, the Zerg gets like a crap load of Zerglings through. Wow, great move by the Zerg. Right as Modesty is trying to make his Zerglings obsolete, he slips through and says, hey, you're going to make me use all these Zerglings. I'm going to come over here and kill all your drones. So, Spire's not done yet, and Modesty has nothing to deal with this. He's going to have to do some great drone drills. Spire's done, and the Zerg is back home dealing with the few Zerglings that got through Modesty's. Great drone micro by Modesty, taking out a ton of Zerglings, but the Zerg is just streaming. You can see on the minimap, streaming Zerglings in here. Wow, great move by the Zerg. He's taking out a ton of drones, and I don't know if he's back home making mutas or not. Nope, he is still just streaming Zerglings in here. He really wants to push this advantage. He's caught Modesty completely off guard, and Modesty really needs to get some mutas out. Tons of Zerglings in here, and he's gonna be able to run in. Okay, mutas are out now for Modesty, but the Zerg is just destroying Modesty's drones. Wow. Okay. Scourge flying over. Only 4 more drones. Okay, Modesty has a muta advantage. The Zerg has no muta at all to speak of right now, but he's getting Evolution Chamber to try to get a Spore Colony. And he's going to get down the Spire. He's going to take out the Spire with his Zerglings. Modesty needs to get it here and get some. Okay, the Zerg had a couple Scourge just trying to take out those muta. And now the Zerg is trying to get a Spore Colony up. Spore Colony is morphing in, but these mutas are going to be able to take out the Spore Colony before it surfaces, unless, of course, he doesn't muta against. Okay, he doesn't micro against the Scourge. 1 muta down, but Modesty's base has been completely laid to waste. He can't make any more muta. Spore finishes, and this is GG. The Zerg has Spore Colony up. He's going to start pumping muta, and he's just going to overwhelm Modesty. Modesty's second hatchery go down there. It is GG. Great reaction by the Zerg, really showing his decision making. The Modesty tried to make him make more Zerglings, and the Zerg just used them against him. So that's 3 wins for SKT1, which means they take this match. SKT1 beats STX. So thanks for watching, and look out for more videos from Gosu Gamers. Great game, GG.